Okay, so this video is for Polly, and I'm just gonna be looking over um, your Boggy. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch and sort of compare with my own run that I had today, the NMS. This is a slightly different route, but um, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Okay, already doing that. I don't know if you're already doing this, Polly. Um, but like it really, and I'll probably say stuff that you already know, but it's it's better if if I say it and you do know, and if or yeah, compared to I don't say it and you don't know. So I'm just gonna say it. It really helps. Um, During these two roll jumps right here, this one and the next one, it really helps to double tap. I think you roll with L1, but yeah, it really helps to double tap L1 on these roll jumps because sometimes the game won't read the first L1 input. So I mean, it worked perfectly here, but I'm sure it doesn't work all the time. But yeah, double tapping L1 pretty much guarantees that it works. And then right here, this is kind of why I have my video up. It really helps to you'll see the kind of strat that I do here. I spin right here, and then I jump sort of at the edge here of the portal, or the not the portal, but the jump pad. And this, I don't know if I actually got a low jump here. Okay, I didn't even get a low jump. I didn't even jump in the right spot. But the whole idea is you want to spin and jump in on the edge of the portal. See how like the portal? I keep saying portal. The jump pads have these little things that go out right here, and there's one right here, and you want to spin and jump like right here, like in this area, but on that one. Um, and that's what I tried doing there, but it didn't work there. And that can give you like a really low jump, and sometimes you can get such a low jump that you will take damage. Uh, that doesn't happen very often, but it's fast. So there's that. I don't think it doesn't really work on this jump pad, which is why you don't really see anyone doing it. You kind of get stuck on the top area here. Okay, so that's good. The high jump was a little questionable, but I'm sure that was an accident. um, I think that looked good. It's good that like you recognize like this pattern, this pike pattern right here is really important to it corresponds with the next set of pikes. So if the first one's over here, then you know on the next set of pikes, this one probably is going to come up first, or in this case, sometimes none of them come up. Um, not sure why that happens actually, but obviously it's better for you. But that looks good. Good. Okay, it's good you recognize that. It's really good you recognize that. That middle pike that came up there, yeah, it seems like you already know. But yeah, the middle pike that comes up there, if this one comes up, then you already know this one's the next one that's gonna come up. So it's good that you recognize that. And you went left. Okay, so this probably was just a mistake, or you may not know it. Um, but let's see if I actually got the same. It looks like I got probably the same cycle here. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, so there we go. Okay, that's actually perfect. What the heck? That was not planned, but I got the exact same cycle you did here. But look at my movement coming out of here. I realize that both of these pikes are up, so that means this one and the second row of pikes here. That means the left one is going to come up, and it does, as this one comes down. So that obviously that means this one's coming up next. And so what I do here is very important. I single jump over the pike, and then I uppercut through the yellow eco, and then over the pike. So, you know, that saves a little bit compared to what happens here. So yeah, that's, you know, then you have to wait for this pike to come down, and yeah. Okay, and then there's this. Directly right afterwards, you can't really make it out. But instead of spinning through the yellow eco, what I do is, because you know you have to shoot this dark eco bomb, um, and you have to collect the yellow eco. So you can do both of those things at the same time by just pressing square as you're collecting the yellow eco. Because you'll kind of see it here. I press square as I'm collecting the yellow eco, and that gets it's a 2-in-1 job basically. So there's that. Um, I liked what I saw there, like kind of the inching up closer to the spawner here. I like that. Mm. Okay, a little bit of hesitation there, but I mean, you'll hesitate less the more you do boggy. That's fine. There are two options here, and I think both of them are just as fast. That's one of them, and then the other one is what I did. Um, like they're probably just as fast. Here, you know, let's do a live timing. Why not? Why not? Okay, so like, yeah. See, look, it's just as fast. Okay, good. Um, heck. Okay. Obviously, that high jump is really hard to hit. that not ledge grabbing at the end here is kind of ridiculous, but it yeah, I don't get that every time either. So right there, it looks like you're about to fall off of this platform here. Yeah, so you fell. It's definitely much easier after that cutscene. I know like the first few shots didn't even hit the tether, but it's important to try and stay on. Um, see, my first shot, I think I actually do a good job of it here. Um, my first shot, look where Jack is kind of pointed as I shoot the first shot. Notice how I'm not really looking at the tether, and I just kind of press square as I'm walking forward. It does a really good job of auto targeting here. Um, so yeah. Well, it doesn't do a good job all the time, but like, yeah, you really don't have to point Jack toward the tether. And then once I get out of the cutscene, I'm basically trying to set myself up for a roll jump, and I'm sure you know this. Like, this is not new information, I'm sure. I kind of got unlucky there and bonked on the thing, but it is what it is. um, okay. And then obviously, I'm sure you know about the orb count stuff. I don't know. I didn't look at your orbs coming into this, but um, it looks like you know what you're doing here. Yeah, so you just got all of them. That's fair. Just know that like I know you probably don't like doing math, um, but if you had like 262 going into that last cutscene, like right after that the power cell you just got, if you have 262 there, then just know you have to break these 3 crates and nothing else, and that sets you up for 275 going to the next cell. But you have what you have to like 253, 252. I mean, this is perfectly fine. There's eight orbs here, and then there's like there's 12 around this scout fly, or around this little middle platform here. Um, so yeah, just kind of do the math, even though that probably doesn't sound very fun to you. So yeah, like you're good. You have 275 coming out of here. It's perfect. Um, it looks like you do this before ambush, which is optimal if you don't want to do the one frame, and I don't blame you. You're not losing too much time to not doing the one frame. Although you're getting to that point where it might be nice to practice it, not necessarily put it into your runs quite yet, but I think it'd be beneficial to practice at this point, since you are getting like good at the game now. Or sorry, you already are good at the game. You're just getting even better. So there's nothing really exciting here to watch. Okey doke. Okay, so right there. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so kind of after. Let's see. Let's go back here. Um, so just kind of watch my movement here. I punch down, I roll jump, and then what you can do, a slight variation. If you do want to do a roll jump high jump, there's no need for the spin at the end here. It's already broken right there. It's broken. Scout flying. But what I like to do is from here, I punch uppercut, no spin, and as long as you're right under the scout fly, you should get it. So, yeah, there's that. I'll let you actually take a look at this again. Punch uppercut, and so that sort of works for that. I mean, little mistake there, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, right there. Now this is kind of like, this might look scarier than it actually is. um, doing this roll jump, it's not as bad as you might think. This roll jump, high jump over to the left instead of the right, because when you go to the right, this is slightly further away from Jack, and when you get up here, you're slightly further away from the power cell. So it's much more efficient to try and do this high jump from here, and I'll let you watch this one more time. So yeah, this it'll take like just a tad bit of practice, just the slight readjustment of your angle here. like you could have actually made it from this high jump here, from this position. You actually could have made it over here. Um, but yeah, that's that'll save you a bit. And it looks like probably, with like a 31-second gold here, I have like a 29.6. Although these are like two different. Actually, yeah, this is two different categories coming from two different places, so it's not the exact same thing. But you get the idea. Okay. I actually kind of like that. Um, like if you're good on health and feel like you're good on orbs, it's a perfectly fine move. What I would recommend as well, um, if you're going to do this, to get up from here and do a roll jump high jump. Um, I don't know how comfortable you are with that, but it definitely takes a little bit of practice to get that down. Um, Generally, what you'll see, like for me, um, you probably won't see, the roll jump over to the goo. Because personally, I like getting those two orbs. I probably didn't even need them, but I would like not taking damage as well. And I actually got like a weird roll jump there. But you'll generally see me, if I don't get the right roll jump angle onto this platform here, then I won't go for the roll jump high jump. And I'd feel more comfortable if I like was slightly further back, like around this area, so I would attempt the roll jump high jump. But yeah. I actually did it anyway. I actually did it anyway. So I guess I felt okay doing that. Um, okay. But yeah, the further the back, the better on that. Punch, roll jump there. Only need 2 roll jumps when you hit the ground here. So 1, 2. You can punch on through. Right? You did do punch. Yeah, punch, roll jump, roll jump. Okay, yeah. You only need 2 roll jumps, then you're good. So easy fix there. Okay. Okay, notice how there's like a lot of walk in here. Right? What I would recommend, if you don't have yellow eco, obviously if you don't have yellow eco coming out of that power cell cutscene, you could just punch over there and then do the roll jump, which is perfectly fine. But you're getting faster to that point where you're gonna have yellow eco left after that power cell, and I'm sure like because you're getting better, you're not used to having yellow eco after that power cell. Um, but yeah, because you're faster now, you're gonna have that yellow eco. So what I would recommend, um, and this works just like Sentinel water roll jumps, and just normal water roll jumps in general. Um, but yeah, I'd recommend from here just roll jumping into the goo, jumping, and then roll jumping again, and it works just like a water roll jump. And then yeah, there's that. Okay, that works. What I actually didn't do here, and what I was trying to do, but I didn't feel very comfortable, I guess. I was trying to get a roll jump high jump. Trying to get a roll jump high jump from here. And then, yeah, I would high jump off of here, and then I would float over this platform here and then I'd press square. Although that definitely takes a bit of practice as well, because you have to know when you can't shoot anymore, when you can't shoot yellow eco in the air anymore. So this kind of sucks that I don't have a good video of that here, but um, yeah, that's what I'd recommend doing. It's like slightly faster than doing the double jump spin here you did, and that I did. There's not much here. Wait, hold on. Okay. Let me take a look at something. I'm also bad at remembering people's names. Unless it has been told to me more than once. I hesitated too. That wasn't a very good showing. But what you want to kind of do is turn the camera during the cell cutscene, and you kind of have to get used to that as well. And I don't actually know why I hesitated. Um, that's a little uncharacteristic, but yeah, you could just straight up just roll jump. Don't have to walk back or anything. Um, yeah, it kind of sucks that I didn't get a good comparison there, but there's like just tiny bits of time loss going on there. Um, well, I mean, you know what you did wrong there. I don't have to explain that. Okay. So this is actually really good spacing. Um, well, like, you know, starting from here, starting from there, if you're, um, if you know you're gonna run out of yellow eco like midway, but consider, okay, consider you have yellow eco throughout the entire time toward the cell, right? And if you do your movement perfectly on the way here, which I did not, um, then you'll kind of see that by the end, when you collect the cell, you'll have just ran out of eco. So what I kind of like to do, kind of like that. Sometimes I don't even get that high jump in there. It depends. Like if I have a really good roll jump and it kind of gets into here. The only reason I high jumped here was so I can get closer to this ledge, because I want to roll jump over it like that, and then I can start doing my roll jumps toward here. The reason I space my roll jumps like that is so I can roll jump all the way over to the cell. And so like consider here in your video that you have yellow eco the entire time going through here. Now that was actually, hold on. Right here, wait. Let me go back. Oy. Okay. Right here, you kind of have like a pretty awkward roll jump going toward the cell. I'm kind of being nitpicky, but that's kind of what I do. um, Notice that you have like a really awkward roll jump angle going here, and you'd have to walk a little bit and then you'd roll jump again. And so the spacing that I do kind of helps avoid that. So yeah, but you didn't have any yellow eco there, obviously, in your run, so that isn't a problem to you. And that's it. That's it. Yeah.